All right, hello everybody. Welcome to Scotty B's show. I am glad to be back on the air, feeling better, ready to rock and roll. Let's start you off by giving you the scores of the day as the game will be starting in a couple minutes. We got a final from Detroit, Boston 4, Detroit 1 as Boston goes to 5-4, Tigers drop to 2-7. At the end, I don't know, it says at the end of 9, Yankees 5, Orioles 3. Does that mean the Orioles lost? I guess. Uh, Dodgers and Diamondbacks are warming up. I got to quiet this down. Uh, Dodgers and Diamondbacks are in warm-ups. Bottom of the ninth, the Mariners lead Guardians 3-1. Top of the eighth in New York, Marlins 7, New York Mets 2. Top of the eighth, Astros 4, Twins 1 in Minnesota. Top of the seventh, Milwaukee Brewers 3, St. Louis Cardinals 1. They're playing in Milwaukee. Bottom of the sixth in Chicago, Texas 8, Chicago Cubs 2. Bottom of the third, Nationals 2, Rockies 1 in Colorado. And top of the first, Kansas City at San Francisco where they're scoreless. Top of the first, excuse me. We got three other finals. The Reds beat the Phillies 6-4 in Philadelphia. Reds go to 4-4. Philly goes to 3-6. Uh, Tampa Bay Rays just keep rolling along as they blew out the A's 11-0 in Tampa Bay. As the Rays go to 9-0. The Oakland A's go to 2-7. And a final score in Pittsburgh: the Pirates won, the White Sox nothing. As Pittsburgh goes to 6-3, and the White Sox drop to 4-6. And let's see, I think that's it. Yeah, for the game later on, we got a 7:10 start for Atlanta as San Diego's playing in Atlanta. So there you have it, and we get ready for the Toronto and Los Angeles Angels game. All right, it's an 0-2 count on Springer who's leading off for Toronto. I apologize. Got started a couple minutes late. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitcher for Los Angeles is Reed Detmers. George Springer at the plate takes the ball 1-2. Here's the pitch. Pops a foul. Stays 1-2. On deck is Bichetti and then Guerrero Jr. playing in Los Angeles. Here's the pitch. Pops a foul again. All right, 1-2 pitch from Detmers. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. One out. Bo Bichette comes to the plate. First pitch inside low for a ball. Bichette batting 381 on this early season. Three homers, 8 RBIs. Right-hander against right-hander. Here's the pitch. Lines it. No, one hopper to first. Brandon Drury handles it. Two outs. All right, two outs. Pedro Guerrero Jr. comes to the plate. He's hitting 444 on the short season. Or Vladimir Guerrero. What did I say? Vladimir Guerrero, my brain. Makes it ball high. He's got 2 homers, 6 RBIs in the short season. Fly ball in the center. Mike Trout comes in. 1, 2, 3. That's the end of the top of the first. We're scoreless as we go to the bottom half. All right, we go to bottom half of the first with scoreless in Los Angeles, California. Coming up for the Angels would be Ward, Trout, Otani, Rendon, Renfro, Drury, Renfroe, Usela, and Ohapi. I'm having a hard time seeing. Take a look at quick score. Bottom ninth, Cleveland has come back to tie Seattle back up 3-3 with 2 outs. So Taylor Ward will be leading it off. 2-2 count. I don't know. They come back late on me. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's a ground ball to first. Toss it over to Kikuchi. Kikuchi is a starting pitcher for Toronto today. Taylor Ward grounds out, first out. Mike Trout comes to the plate, 346 on the short season. Got 3 homers, 8 RBIs in this short season. There's the pitch. Takes the ball outside, 1-0. Kikuchi, left-handed pitcher from Japan, of course. There's the pitch. Fouls it off. 1-1. Trout is 6 for 14 against Kikuchi. 2 home runs. Ground ball, right? Oh, off the glove of Kikuchi over the Not in time. The shortstop picked it up, threw it to first. Trout still beats it out. Angels have their first runner of the game. Kikuchi got his glove down, deflected the ball, which is short, and this could not beat the beat Trout to first. Runner at first, one out. Shohei Ohtani comes to the plate, hitting 321 on the year. Lefty against lefty. Takes a strike. Strike two. High for a ball, 1-2. Kikuchi and Otani both went to the same high school in Japan. Ground ball to first, over to second. They get the lead runner, and that's it. 2 out. Otani followed Kikuchi at the high school. Shohei Otani at first at the plate. Anthony Rendon back at third base for the Angels, hitting 200. House high for a ball. No homers, 2 RBIs. He's only got 10 at bats so far this season. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Of course, he missed 5 games, as everybody knows. There's the 1-1 pitch. High for ball. Oh, right. Right. 2-1. 1-2, excuse me. 1 ball, 2 strikes on deck is Hunter Renfroe. Hunter at first, 2 outs, bottom half of the first inning. There's the pitch. Pops it in the left field. Shallow left. It's not. Oh, he can't get to it. Otani's going to score for second. And that nobody could find the ball in that high sky that they got going on there. It's just a shallow fly ball, and 2 of them were out there, and he could not see the ball at all. Otani scores all the way from first base. Otani was just kind of jogging his way around. That was a tough 1-0 Angels. Renfroe comes to the plate, hitting 194 on the year. Takes a ball on the first pitch. Lines it deep into left field. Deep and gone. 2-run homer. 3-0 Angels. Woo! 391-foot home run. Wow. 3-0 Angels. After a misplayed easy fly ball, I could not pick it up. Just crushed it. Brandon Drury comes to the plate, the first baseman, swing and a miss. Drury hitting 160 on the year. Wow, what a turn of events, real quick after the easily fly ball. Here's the pitch outside. 1-1. 3 runs on 3 hits so far for the Angels here in the bottom of the first. It looked like it was just going to be an easy inning and turned into craziness. Drury, no homers, 2 RBIs on the year. Takes it outside again. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hey, Brett. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. There's the pitch. Line's a foul. Here's the pitch. Bounces a foul. Stays 2-2. Well, what a misplayed easy fly ball. Turned into 3 runs. Strikes him out. That'll end that crazy inning as we go top of the second, 3-0 Angels. All right. Go to the top of the second after a crazy bottom of the first inning. Easily fly ball. Barkshow could not find it and dropped for a hit. And Otani scored all the way from first to give the Angels a 1-0 lead, followed by a Renfro 2-run blast to left field, giving the Angels a 3-0 lead at the end of one inning. We'll go to the top of the second coming up. And just a minute, they're still on commercial break. I think they're taking too long on their commercials because they're going to miss out again. So coming up for the Blue Jays, it'll be Matt Chapman, Dalton Varsho, and Whit Merrifield. On the mound for the Angels, of course, is Reed Detmers. They're doing a lot of commercials on this one. It's going to come back late, I think. Yep, as I said, come back late. It's 30 no balls, one strike on Varsho. Varsho's batting 313 on the short season so far. Oh, there's Varsho's not even. Varsho's on first. Chapman's on first. Varsho's at the plate. 0 and 2 count. 1 and 2 count. So this is crazy that they're coming back this late. Runner at first, one. Varsho swings and misses. One out. Whit Merrifield comes to the plate. He's hitting 208 on the air, swing and a miss. Merrifield, no homers, 2 RBIs on the air. Right hander against left hander. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. 0 and 2. So 2 pitch outside and high. 1 and 2. He throws behind the runner at first. Chapman gets back to first base safely. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first, 1 out. We're in the top of the second. 3-0 Angels. Takes ball low. 2 and 2. On deck is Santiago Espinal. Pitch. Fly ball in the left field. Taylor Ward handles it. Taylor Ward is smiling about it. You can't see it too good neither. 2 outs. Runner at first. Santiago Espinal comes to the plate. Batting 125. Lines a foul down the left field line. No homers, 1 RBIs, 16 at bats. Foul tips. 0 and 2. 2 outs. Runner at first. There's the pitch. Fouls it off. The Angels are in first place in their division coming into today. There's the pitch. Fouls it off again. 0-2. Detmer's thrown 27 pitches. We're in the top of the second. 3-0 Angels. Danny Jansen is on deck. Low in the dirt. 1-2. And runner gets down to second. One and two to count. Runner at second now with 2 outs. Fouls it off again. High for a ball. 2-2. Pops it out. Shallow right field. He's got it. That'll end the top of the second. No runs, one hit. Nope. As we go to the bottom half of the second. 3-0 Angels. All right, we're going to go to bottom half of the second. 3-0 Angels. No runs, one hit, no errors for the Blue Jays. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Angels. Take a look at the scoreboard. Seattle and Cleveland are still tied 3-3 in the bottom of the 10th. Top of the ninth, Houston leads Minnesota 5-1. Top of the 8th, Milwaukee is beating St. Louis 6-1. Bottom of the 8th, Texas beating Chicago Cubs 8-2. And we'll be back in a minute. Leading off is Luis ring of 4. He fouls off the first pitch. Running 4 is batting 167. And the short season. Here's the pitch. Outside and high. 1-1. The pitch. Pops a foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is Gio Urshela. And then Logan O'Hop is in the hole. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball. 2-2. A 2-2 pitch. Pops it up. Over by first base. It's going to get out of play. So 2-2 count. Nobody out. Lead off batter up. And bottom half of the second for the Angels. Swing and misses. Strikes him out. Gio Urshela takes the ball high. Urshela's hitting 321 in the short season. No homers, 2 RBIs. Base sit up center field. Angels have a run around, 1 out. Logan O'Hoppe comes to the plate, the catcher for the Angels. 2 homers, 8 RBIs, hitting 250 on the short season. High for a ball. 1-0. Runner at first, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second, 3-0 Angels. On deck is Taylor Ward. Makes a strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. After a ball, 2-2. 1 out. Runner at first for the Angels. Taylor Ward on deck. Low for a ball, 3-2. Yeah, happy Easter to everybody out there listening. Drives it. Ground ball to short, over second, over to first. 6-4-3 double play as we go to the top of the third. Still 3-0 Angels. All right. So after 2 innings, no runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Blue Jays. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Angels. Coming up for Toronto will be Danny Jansen, Kevin Kiermaier, and George Springer. On the mound for the Angels, Reed Detmers. And the outfielders having trouble seeing the ball today in that high sky today. Jansen hitting 067 in the short season. The pitch takes a strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Hello, Faye. Thank you. Fouls it off, 1-2. High for ball, 2-2. Thank you, Faye. Pops it up behind the plate. Foul ball. So 2-2 count. Oh, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike some out. 1 out. Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate. I'm eating cheese nips, Faye. Cheese nips. That's my lunch. First pitch Kiermaier is a strike. He's hitting 360 in his short season. Fly ball into left field. Let's see. Got it. That was a line shot. So that was an easy play for him. 2 outs. George Springer comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out his first time up. Takes a strike on the first pitch. No for a ball. 1-1. High for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's hot here today, Faye. It's like 62 degrees. Here's the pitch. Strike right down the middle. 2-2. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. That's the end of the top of the third. 1, 2, 3 inning. We go to the bottom half of the third. Still 3-0 Angels. All right. It's back. Bottom of the third. First pitch to Ward is the ball. Taylor Ward, Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani. Pops it up. Third baseman's looking for it and has it. One up, one down. Mike Trout comes to the plate. Depends on what division face. So Mike Trout takes a strike at the knees. High for a ball, 101. Ooh, ball two. Two balls, one strike. One out. Bottom of the third, 3-0 Angels. No runs, one hit, no errors for the Blue Jays. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Angels. The pitch, strike 2-2. Inside, 3-2. Trout calls timeout, uses his timeout. 3-2 pitch, drills it up the middle for a base hit. So the Angels have a runner at first without out. And Shohei Ohtani comes to the plate. Kukuchi has thrown 47 pitches. We're in the bottom of the third. Lefty against lefty. Inside for a ball. Both these guys went to the same high school in Japan. Otani followed Kukuchi and also used the same number, 17. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. Low for ball. 2-1. One out, runner at first. On deck is Anthony Rendon. Fly ball deep to center left. Going back. Gone. 2-run homer for Otani. Third home run of the season. And it is 5-0 Angels. Anthony Rendon comes to the plate, takes the ball high. Otani's third home run of the year. Pops a foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. 2-run homer by Otani has made it a 5-0 ball game. On deck is Hunter Renfroe. High for ball 3-2. Low for, did he check his swing? Yep, he did. He blocked him. Hunter Renfroe will come to the plate. Renfroe homer, hit 2-run homers last time up. Otani's home run went 397 feet. Renfroe, the right fielder, pops it foul behind the plate. One out, runner at first. Bottom of the third, 5-0 Angels. Outside low. 1-1. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the 1-2 pitch. Drives it in the right field for a base hit. They'll hold the runner at second. Rendon is at second. Renfro at first. Drury comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Kikuchi's pitch count's up to 61 here in the bottom of the third inning. So he's not going to last too much longer. Swing and a miss. There's the 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. On deck is Lewis Renfro. Drives it in the right field. Foul. One ball, 2 strikes. First and second with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off it. The pitch. Fouls it off again. Count stays 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. 2 outs. Renfro comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Takes the ball outside. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Bottom of the third, 5-0 Angels. Coochie's up to 68 on his pitch count. High for a ball, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Lines it foul down the right field line. Fouls it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. .32 pitches thrown this inning. Low for a ball. 3-2. Runners will be going. 2 outs. On deck is Ursella. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. That'll end the third. 2-run homer by Otani makes it 5-0 Angels as we go to the top of the fourth. All right. So we're going to go to the top of the fourth. 5-0 Angels. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Blue Jays. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Angels. Coming up for Tampa. Coming up for Toronto, Bo Bichette, Vladimir Guerrero, and Matt Chapman. There's the pitch to Bichette. Takes a strike. Bichette 0 for 1 today. Reed Detmer on the mound for the Angels. Ball 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right to Rengifo. 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Takes a strike on the first pitch. Ball 1-1. Ball 2-1. On deck is Matt Chapman. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Inside 3-1. Fly ball, shallow center field. Renhefo gets it. 2 outs. Matt Chapman comes to the plate. He takes the first pitch for a ball. Chapman 1-for-1 today. Uh, 2-0. Three balls, no strikes. Walk. Ooh, takes a strike. Detmer's pitch count is at 56. Fouls it off. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Chapman. He walked him. So the Blue Jays have a base runner at first, 2 outs. Dalton Varsho comes to the plate. Varsho, the left fielder, 0-for-1 today. Hitting 303 on the year. Lefty against lefty. Takes the ball. Strike. 1-1. Bounces it back to the pitcher. Detmer throws it to first. That'll end the top of the fourth as it's still 5-0 Angels. All right. Let's take a look at the scoreboard real quick. Top of the 12th now. Seattle is at Cleveland. They're tied 5-5. Bottom of the 6th. Washington leads Colorado 6-5. Bottom of the 5th. Kansas City's beating San Francisco 1-0. And the bottom of the 3rd. Arizona's beating the Dodgers 6-3. Later on tonight, 7:10. San Diego, Atlanta. Cincinnati beat Philadelphia earlier today 6-4. Boston beat Detroit 4-1. And Tampa Bay won their ninth, was it their ninth straight, I believe. They go as they beat Oakland 11-0. Pittsburgh beat the White Sox 1-0. Yankees beat Baltimore 5-3. Miami beat the Mets 7-2. Houston beat Minnesota 5-1. Milwaukee beat St. Louis 6-1, and Texas beat the Cubs 8-2. 9-0 start for the Tampa Bay Rays. Are they the best team in baseball? Right now, they are. All right, leading off is Gio Urshela, shortstop for the Angels. Kikuchi is still pitching for Toronto. A little surprised by it because of his pitch count. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Fouls it off, 1-1. Urshela 1-for-1 today. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Low, 2-1. 3-1, excuse me. 3 balls, 1 strike to the leadoff batter, Urshela. No pitch. Strike 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. 1 out. Logan O'Hoppe comes to the plate. Catcher for the Angels. He's 0-for-1 today. Here's the first pitch, O'Hoppe. Takes the ball, 1-0. Drives it into left field. It is deep and gone. O'Hoppe hits his first home run of the year. 6-0 Angels. Wow. Crush that one. Crushed it. 6-0 Angels. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Angels. Taylor Ward comes to the plate. He's 0-for-2 today. Drives that one into right field. It'll be caught in front of the warning track. There's 2 outs. Mike Trout comes to the plate. He's 2-for-2 with the run scored. Mike Trout at the plate. Takes a strike on the first pitch. High, way high. 1-1. Well, Hoppy's starting off looking like the rookie of the year, isn't he? There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside, 2-2. 2 outs, no one on. 6-0 Angels, top bottom of the fourth. Foul tip. Stays 2-2. There's the 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. That ends the inning. 1 run on a homer by Hal Hop. 6-0 Angels. We go to the top of the 5th. All right. Merrifield gets a base hit to lead off the inning for Toronto. Whit Merrifield, right fielder. Santiago Espinal comes to the plate. So runner at first, nobody out for Blue Jays. Takes a strike. 0-1. Espinal's 0 for 1 today. Fouls it off. 0-2. High for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of the 5th. 6-0 Angels. Reed Detmer's pitching for the Angels. Santiago Espinal at the plate for the Blue Jays. The pitch. Bounces it down to third. Over to second. They just get the lead runner. So 1 out. So still runner at first, went out. No. Danny Jansen comes to the plate. Jansen's 0 for 1. Hitting 063 on this short season so far. Hey, Robert. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Happy Easter to you. Takes high for a ball. 1 0. Inside. 2 0. Detmer's up to 70 on his, 70 on his pitch count. Strike. Throw down to first. Back safe. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first. Angels lead 6-0. Fouls it off. 2-2 to count now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. And there's 2 out. Kevin Kilmeyer come to the plate. Center fielder. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Top and fifth. 6-0 Angels. 2 outs. Runner at first. Bounces at the second. Renifo over to first. That'll end it. No runs, a hit, no errors for the Blue Jays. We go to bottom of fifth. 6-0 Angels. All right, let's take a look. Scoreboard again. We're in the bottom of the 12th. Seattle is beating Cleveland 6-5. Seattle has runners at second and third. Top of the seventh, Colorado's beating Washington 7-6 for 2 outs. In the top of the seventh, Kansas City leads San Francisco 1-0. Bottom of the fourth, Arizona's beating the Dodgers 8-3. Later on tonight, San Diego's at Atlanta. So coming up for the Angels will be Otani, Rondon, and Renfroe. You say Kikuchi's still pitching. Ball one to Otani. Swing and a miss. 1-1. High and tight. 2-1. Two balls, one strike, and Otani. 2 run homers last time up. Strike. 2-2. Gucci's pitch count is at 83 in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Drives it into center field. Base hit for Otani. Second hit of the game. Anthony Rendon comes to the plate. Nobody out. Runner at first. Here's the pitch. High, high, high. 1-0. Zach Pop is warming up for the Blue Jays. Strike. 1-1. Rendon has walked and singled today. Scored a run. Has RBI. Ball 2-1. Pops it up. Out behind short. The shed has it. 1 out. Hunter Renfroe will come to the plate. Renfroe 2 for 2 today with 2 RBIs and a run scored. Has a 2 run homer. And Toronto, John Snyder comes out, makes a pitch and change. Zach Pop will be coming in the game for Toronto. So Zach Pop will be coming in. 4 1/3 innings for Gucci. Coming up for the Angels, Renfroe, Brandon Drury, and Luis Renfroe. Take a look at the scores real quick. Top of the seventh, Colorado leads Washington 7-6. Top of the seventh, Kansas City leads San Francisco 1-0. Bottom of the fourth, Arizona leads the Dodgers 9-3 now. Later on tonight, San Diego's at Atlanta. Excuse me. Cleveland beats Seattle in 12 innings, 7-6. Cleveland goes from 6-4. Seattle drops to 4-6. White Sox lost to Pittsburgh. Oakland lost to Tampa Bay 11-0. Yankees beat Baltimore 5-3. Miami beat the Mets 7-2, and Houston beat Minnesota 5-1. Milwaukee beat St. Louis 6-1. The Cubs beat Texas beat the Cubs 8-2, and Boston beat Detroit 4-1. So it was a long game for Seattle, but they end up losing it. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Blue Jays. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Angels. As we are in the bottom of the fifth, the pitching change. Zach Pop, the new pitcher for Toronto, will be facing Hunter Renfroe. Zach Pop last year, 35 games, 2.77 earned run average, 1.15 whip. Fifth game this season, 4 1/3 innings, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. Hunter Renfroe has a 2 run homer and a single today. Right-hander against right-hander. Outside for a ball. Strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, runner at first, bottom of the fifth. Otani's at first. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. There you go. Nope. Takes a ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tiny takes off. Batters fouls it off. Brandon Deary on deck. Two count. There's the pitch. Otani takes off. Renfroe drills it foul in the left field. Hit it hard, but foul. Another 2-2 pitch. High pop up out behind short. The shed has it. 2 outs. Runner at first. Brandon Drury comes to the plate. Drury's 0 for 2 today, both strikeouts. Drury hitting 156 on the year. Drives it. One hopper to third. Over to first. Did he get him? He got him. Guerrero had to stretch for it. Grabbed it out of the dirt. We'll go to the top of the sixth. 6-0 Angels. All right, we'll go to the top of the sixth. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Blue Jays. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Angels. And we have World Traveler Nitbom is in the house. Happy Easter, Nitbom. You go climb the mountain yet? Or are you still practicing? All right, coming up for the Blue Jays in the top half of the sixth, George Springer, Bo Bichette, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Blue Jays order, and none of the three have a base hit yet. No climbing mountains yet, Nitbom? Hey, are you eating chocolate Easter bunnies? Too lazy. You're acting like me, Nitbom. 2-2 count. Here's a pitch. 3-2. 3-2 count on Springer as they come back late to the game. We're in the top of the sixth. 6-0 Angels. George Springer at the plate. Reed Detmer's pitching for the Angels. Fouls it off. 3-2. Boy, this Angel broadcast is terrible. 3-2 count. Lead off man. Way outside. He walks him. Blue Jays have a runner on. Well, Bichette comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Detmer's up to 82 on his pitch count. There's Bo Bichette. Takes a strike. Line to foul. Faye, did you color Easter eggs today or no? Ground ball deep in the hole, base hit. Runners at first and second. Only the third hit of the game for the Blue Jays. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today also. Detmer up to 85 on a pitch count. Vlad Guerrero Jr. at the plate. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Low and inside. Did he get hit on the foot? He did. Oh, and he is laying down. He is hurting. He got hit right on top of his foot. Problem is, he got hit on the foot that didn't have the covering on it. Oh, man. Or was it? Was it the left foot or right foot? Oh, he is down right now. Bases will be loaded full of Blue Jays with nobody out. Yeah, he's hurting pretty bad. I think he's going to have to come out of the game. Oh, right on the toe. Oh, yeah, no covering on that. Right off the front of the toe. Oh, oh, I feel your pain, brother. I feel your pain. Oh, man, that hurt. Matt, Matt Chapman will be the next batter. Burrow's going to stay in the game. Man, gosh, that hurt. Chapman 1-for-1 today. What the what? Bases full. Nobody out. Top of the sixth, 6-0 Angels. Fly ball on the right center field. It's going deep and off the a home run. Grand slam for Matt Chapman. His second home run of the season. And it's a big one. It puts him right back in this game, 6-4. Wow. Grand slam for Matt Chapman. 6-4. Angels lead is cut down to 2, 6-4. That might be it for Detmers. Let's see. No, he's still in there. Barstow comes up. He bunts one down to first base. He's going to get on. So Barstow bunts a single, and everything's going bad for the Angels at the top half of the sixth. No runner at first now. Nobody out. Here comes my man, Phil Nevins. Comes out. Going to make a pitching change. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Blue Jays now. As the Blue Jays cut the lead, the 2 runs. What a grand slam will do for you. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Blue Jays. Now it's 6-4. Top of the sixth. Andrew Watts is going to be the new pitcher for the Angels. Coming up for the Blue Jays would be Whit Merrifield. Merrifield 1 for 2 today. 231 on the year. Take a look at some scores. Bottom of the eighth, Colorado leads Washington 7-6. Bottom of the seventh, Kansas City leads San Francisco 1-0. Top bottom of the fifth, Arizona leads the Dodgers 10-3. Later on tonight, San Diego's at Atlanta. I don't like the Angels broadcast. They do too much commercials. Big day for the Angels to the sixth inning, and the grand slam has made it a 6-4 ball game. And then a bunt single right after that. Whit Merrifield comes to the plate against the new pitcher, Andrew Watts, for the Angels. Detmer's 5+ innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Threw 89 pitches. Everything was going well to this inning. Watts, 4 innings, no earned runs in 2 games this season. Right-hander against right-hander. Merrifield takes the ball inside, 1-0. Pops a foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first, nobody out. Still here in the top of the sixth. It is 6-4 Angels now. Grand Slam has changed this game. Andrew Wentz, new pitcher. Ball, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Runner takes off. Merrifield, slow grounder back to the pitcher. He missed it, and everybody's safe. Wow. This is not a good inning for the Angels. It should be. Should be an error on the pitcher right there. Just a slow bouncer back to once. It went right underneath his glove. 1 hop, and then it went right underneath his glove. So runners at first and second now with nobody out for Toronto. Santiago Espinal comes to the plate. Oh, Biggio comes to the plate for Espinal. Ball one. So first and second, nobody out. Top of the sixth. 6-4 ball game. Biggio is pitch hitting for Espinal. Drives it in the right center field. Mike Trout's underneath it, and there's one out. Barstow takes it second, makes it over to third. So runners will be at the corners with one out. Danny Jansen comes to the plate. Jansen's 0 for 2 today. Catcher. So one out, runners at the corners now here in the top of the sixth. Jansen is both times has struck out. Strike. Blue Jays at the corners with one out. Throw over to first. The pitch. Fouls it off. 0-2. There's the pitch. Oh, Just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runners at the corners. 6-4 Angels. Top of the 6. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Pitcher sets. Fouls it off. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. 2 outs. Kiermaier comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Two outs. Runners at the corners. Way outside. 1-0. Way high. Boy, two pitches that were not even close. 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Drives it into right field. That's a fair ball in the corner. There's 1 run in. Throws the first. Here comes the throw to home. Safe at home, and the game is all tied up 6-6. Wow. Kiermaier ends up at third base with the triple. Wow. What an inning for the Blue Jays. Right in the corner. We are tied up 6 runs apiece. George Springer comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Runner at third now with 2 outs. The Blue Jays bats have heated up. Springer 0 for 2 with the run, scored in a walk. High for a ball. 1-1. Way high, almost hit him. 2-1. It's a 2-1 pitch. Fouls it off. 2-2. And a lot of booing from the fans. Here's the pitch. Fly ball and there's right behind first. Drury catches it, finally gets out of it. At the end of 5.5, it's 6-6. All right, we'll come back. Bottom of the sixth, all tied up now. 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Blue Jays. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Angels. Coming in for the Blue Jays pitching is Adam Simber. Coming up for the Angels, due up Luis Ringafor, Gio Ursa, and Logan O'Hoppe. Take a look at the scores real quick. Kansas City leads San Francisco 1-0 in top of the eighth. Top of the sixth, Arizona leads the Dodgers 11-3. Later on tonight, San Diego's at Atlanta. That's at 7:10 Eastern time. Some finals for you. Cincinnati beat Philadelphia 6-4. Boston beat Detroit 4-1. Tampa Bay blew up Oakland 11-0. Pittsburgh beat the White Sox 1-0. Yankees beat Baltimore 5-3. So we come back with a 1-1 count on Luis Rennefor. Adam Simber, the new pitcher for the Blue Jays. Strike two, 1-2. Fouls it off, stays 1-2. And Efo 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. Fouls it off, stays 1-2. On deck is Gio Urshela. Foul ball. One-two count to the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the sixth. We're tied 6-6. High for a ball, 2-2. Go Tigers. Yeah, Tigers lost again today. Fly ball in the shallow center field. The shot goes out, makes the catch. So 1 out for the Angels. Gio Urshela comes to the plate. Stella's 1 for 2 today. Strike one. No, 1-1. Thank you, Ace. Hope you're having a good Easter. Lines in the right field, 2 out. Merrifield has it. So 2 up, 2 down for the Angels. Logan O'Hoppe comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 today. Solo home run. Logan O'Hoppe going for that rookie of the year this year. Outside, 1-0. 6 runs, 6 hits for the Blue Jays. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Angels. Fouls it off his foot. Simber, a submarine pitcher. One ball, one strike, two outs. Nobody on. Lines in the left field. Over deep. Marshall catches it. 1, 2, 3. So at the end of 6, we're all tied. 6 runs apiece. All right, we'll get back to it here in a minute. Ryan Tepera comes is a new pitcher for the Angels as they are back late. Excuse me. Bo Bichette was leading off, and it looks like it hit him in the hand. They're looking at the replay to see if it hit the bat or the hand. They gave him first base. Vladimir Guerrero come to the plate. Guerrero for 2 today. Got hit by a pitch on his toe last time up. Bo Bichette will stay in. So runner at first for Toronto. Nobody out. Ryan Tapero, new pitcher for the Angels. Here's the pitch. Fly ball on the right field. Shallow. Renfro won't get there. Base hit. Bichette goes to third. Runners are at the corners now for Toronto. Matt Chapman will come to the plate. Just a shallow fly ball in the right field. Nobody could get to it. So runners are at the corners. Nobody out. Matt Chapman, 2 for 2 with the run scored, 4 RBIs. He hit a grand slam his last time up. Takes a high inside, ball one. He's walked today also. Swinging the strike. 1-1. One ball, one strike. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Top of the seventh, we're tied 6-6. Way outside. Ohapi blocks the pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, shallow center field. Base hit. 7-6 Toronto. Their first lead of the game. Wow. 2 bloop singles. So runners are at first and second. Still nobody out. Dalton Barstow comes to the plate, the left fielder. Drives it into right field. Going back deep. He catches it right in front of the wall. Runner will go to third from second. He was at the wall, jumped and caught it. No. So 1 out. Runners at the corners now. Just in front of the wall. About a foot or 2 in front of the wall. Whit Merrifield will come to the plate. Merrifield 1 for 3 today. Run scored. So runners at the corners, 1 out. Fouls it off. 0-1. What a comeback from Toronto. 6 runs last inning, 1 run this inning so far. Only 1 out. Runners at the corners. Angels scored 3 in the first, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth. The pitch. Fouls it off. 0-2. The pitch. High for a ball, 1-2. One two pitch, way high, 2-2. 7-6 Toronto, top of the seventh. Ground ball foul past third base. One out, runners at the corners for Toronto. Ryan Tepera at pitching for the Angels right now. Whit Merrifield at the plate. Ground ball to short, deep in the hole, base hit. 8-6 Toronto. Just under the glove to shortstop. Kevin Biggio will be up next as Nevin comes out to get the pitcher. We'll have a pitching change. Things have just turned ever since last inning. Grand slam, 2 runs on top of that, and the sixth made it tied it up 6-6. 2 more runs this inning, and it's 8-6 Toronto. Angels are just cruising along until the sixth inning. All right, so Aaron Loop is the new pitcher for the Angels. Mm. 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Blue Jays right now. 6 runs, 9 hits, no 1 error for the Angels. Loop is 2/3 of an innings, 2 earned runs, 1 strikeout, no walk so far this year. Left-hander against the left-hander as Kevin Biggio comes to the plate for the Blue Jays, second baseman. There goes the runner. Double steal. They go to second and third. My goodness. No throw at all. The 0-1 pitch. Inside 1-1. So runners at second and third now. Only one out. Infield is playing in. Outside 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Fouls it off. Craig Biggio's son. Second base like his dad, I guess. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. 2 out. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Danny Jansen is due up. So Kirk is coming up for Jansen, the catcher. They're going to walk Kirk. Bases loaded. That'll bring up Kevin Kiermaier. Kiermaier 1 for 3 today. Outside 1-0. Kiermaier tripled his last time up, driving in 2 runs. Here's the pitch. 1-1. Fly ball on the left. The straddle base hit. Here comes 1 run in. Two runs will score. It is 10-6. Wow. 10-6 Toronto all of a sudden. Just three bloop singles is done the dirty deed this inning. George Springer comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3 at the run scored. Takes a strike. Fouls it off. No balls, 2 strikes. 10 runs, 10 hits now for the Blue Jays. We're in the top of the 7th. Takes the ball. 1-2. Springer is the 9th batter to bat this inning for the Blue Jays. Low for a ball. 2-2. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Foul ball down the right field line. 2-2. Bo Bichette is on deck if he keeps the inning going. Pops it up out behind first base. Rengifo has it, and that ends the inning. 10 runs, 10 hits for the Blue Jays, 6 runs, 9 hits for the Angels. 10-6. We go to bottom of the seventh. Well, we'll go to the bottom half of the seventh. Blue Jays have scored 10 runs in the last 2 innings, 6 in the sixth, 4 in the seventh, and they lead now 10-6 over the Angels. Angels scored 3 in the first, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth. They're cruising right along to the sixth inning, and everything just blew up on them. Coming to bat for the Angels will be Taylor Ward, Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani. Jimmy Garcia will be the new pitchers for the Blue Jays. Taylor Ward will be leading off against him. He's 0 for 3 today. Lead for the Angels. The pitch takes a strike. 10-6 Toronto, bottom of the seventh. Ball 1-1. Arizona's beating up on the Dodgers 11-3 in the top of the eighth. The pitch. 2-1. Got Ward, Trout, and Otani due up bottom half of this inning to get it back going here. Strike. 2-2. Ward looking for his first hit of the day. Fouls it off. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. 1 out. Mike Trout comes to the plate. Trout 2 for 3 with the run scored. Inside ball. Strike one. 1-1. Outside. 2-1. Strike. 2-2. 1 out. Nobody on. We're in the bottom of the seventh. Mike Trout at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. 99-mile fastball. 2 up, 2 downs. Shohei Otani comes to the plate. Had a big day today. 2 for 3, 2 runs, 2 RBIs. He had a 2-run homer. Otani takes a strike on the first pitch. Low. 1-1. High. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Nobody on. Otani at the plate. Anthony Rendon on deck. Inside. 3-1. Strike. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball to second. Over to first. 1, 2, 3 inning. At the end of 7. 10-6. Toronto. All right, we'll go to the top of the eighth. Alrighty. 10, 10 to 6, Toronto. 10 runs, 10 hits, no errors for Toronto. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Angels. Coming up for Toronto will be Bo Bichette, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Matt Chapman. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if I lost my signal or what happened. Is it strong? It appears I may have lost my MLB signal. Hold with me a little bit. See what I can do here. All right, signal's back. I'm the eighth. Rendon would lead it off. So we missed the whole top of the eighth inning, I guess. Wow. I apologize for that. I don't know what happened with the MLB connection, but still 10 to 6 Toronto. Bottom of the eighth. Anthony Rendon would lead it off. Fly ball in the right field. Oh, can't get to it. 2 balls and a strike. Eric Swanson's the pitcher for Toronto. Anthony Rendon is at the plate. Drives one in the left field. Going to be caught. One out. As Hunter Renfroe will come to the plate. Renfroe's 2 for 3 with the run scored. He has a 2-run homer today. Takes a strike on the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. One out, nobody on. Pops it up. Out behind second. Biggio has it. 2 up, 2 down. Brandon Drury is due up. He's 0 for 3 today. High and tight. 1-0. Drives it into left center field. Deep, deep. Gone. Home run. Drury. First home run of the season. Makes it a 10-7 ball game. Brandon Drury drove that one deep into center. Comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. Takes a strike on the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. One, two, three strikes. That'll end the 8th inning. It's 10-7 Toronto. All right. James Berry is the pitcher for the Angels. Dalton Barso will lead it off for Toronto. We're in the top of the ninth, 10-7 Toronto. Barso fouls back the first pitch. Barso 1 for 4 today with the run scored. High for a ball. We got 10 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Blue Jays. 7 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Angels. Fouls it off again. 1-2. This has been 2 games in 1. First half was the Angels, second half's been the Blue Jays. High for a ball. 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Outside, he walks him. Lead off batter gets on. Whit Merrifield comes to the plate, takes a strike. He's 2 for 4, 2 runs, RBI. Low for a ball, 1-1. Ground ball, third. Rendon over to second. They get the lead runner at second. Batter safe at first. Nice play by Rendon. Kevin Biggio comes to the plate. Throw to first. They got him at first. Throws him out, tags him out at first base. Merrifield's been dancing around over there. Wow. 2 outs. All outside. 1-0 to Biggio. Strike. 1-1. 2 outs. Nobody on here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3. Got him. Got him looking. We're going to go to bottom ninth. 10-7 Toronto. All right, it's a tale of two different games today. Angels led 3-0 after one. After three, they led 5-0. After four, they led 6-0. Then in the sixth inning, they gave up 6 runs to Toronto, tied it up 6-6. And then at the top of the seventh, Toronto scored 4 more runs to take a 10-6 lead. Angels come back, scored a run in the eighth, making it 10-7, and that's where we stand going into the bottom of the ninth. Eric Swanson's the pitcher for Toronto. Gio Urshela would lead it off. I'm sorry, Jordan Romano's a new pitcher for Toronto. 3 innings, no earned runs in 3 games this season. Urshela will lead it off. Here's the pitch. Fly ball in the right center field, base hit. The Angels started off. Logan O'Hoppe comes to the plate. He has his first home run today. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Ground ball down the third baseline, foul. 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Runner at first, nobody out. Bottom of the ninth, 10-7 Toronto. Lions a foul down the left field line. Fouls it off. Or no, he struck him out, swung at it. I thought he fouled that. It was in the dirt. Taylor Ward comes to the plate. Ward 0 for 4 today. Fouls off. Taylor Ward comes to the plate. 0-1. Ward 0 for 4 today. Fouls off. 2 out. 1 out, excuse me. 1 out, runner at first. There's a ball, 1-1. Trout is on deck. Outside, 2-1. Ball, 2-2. Or strike, 2-2, excuse me. 2-2. Ball. Full count. Runner be going. What do you think? Runner might be going. This is a 3-2 pitch. Outside, he walks him. Runners at first and second. Mike Trout comes to the plate. Comes the captain, Mike Trout. Swinging the bat. We're tied up. The pitch. Strike one. Trout 2 for 4 with the run scored today. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Otani on deck. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. 2 outs. Call up to Shohei Otani. Boy, he just missed. Here's Otani. Inside for a ball. 1-0. So 2 outs, first and second, 10-7, bottom of the ninth. Home run will tie it up. There you go. Nope. Ball 2, 2-0. Way inside, 3-0. He's not even giving Otani anything to swing at. Inside, he walks them. Bases are loaded with 2 outs. Call up to Rendon. Rendon's 1 for 3 today. Rendon hits one. It's a grand slam. It's a game winner. 10-7, bases loaded, 2 outs. When Anthony Rendon at the plate, he's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch outside for a ball. Out. Oh, takes a strike. 1-1. One ball, one strike. Two outs. Bases loaded. 10-7. Toronto. Inside. 2-1. Mike Renfro's on deck just in case. Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul to third. Chapman looks like he might have hurt something. Chapman slipped and did something. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A run down. Bases loaded. 2 outs. 2 outs. 2-2 count. Rendon has 3 career grand slams. Make it number 4 right here. He hit him. 10-8. Base is still loaded. For Renfro. Renfro's 2 for 4 with the run, 2 RBIs. He had 2-run homer earlier today. A good base hit right now will tie it up. Here's the first pitch. Strike. 0-1. Phillips is a pinch runner at first base. Here's the 0-1 pitch. They set in the left field. Here comes one. Here comes 2 runs in. 2 runs score. We're tied 10-10. We are tied up at 10 all here in the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs. Runners will be at second and third. And Drury is due up. Woo! What a comeback again. Right down the line. Drury takes the ball outside, 1-0. Runners are at second and third, 2 outs. A base hit will win it. The Drury's at the plate, takes it inside, 2-0. On deck is Rennie for 2-0. Strike, 2-1. Woo, what a game. Tale of 2 games. Now we're in the tale of 3. 2-1 count. And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. 2 outs. Second and third. Bottom of the ninth. 2-2 count. We're tied. 10-10. Brandon Drury at the plate. Hit a home run his last time up. Dead center field. Pitcher sets. Strikes out. We're going extra innings, tied 10-10. Woo! Forgot to hit the unmute button. Sorry about that. Had to change microphones and headsets. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Biggio's a runner at second for Toronto to start the inning off with. The ghost runner, I guess they call him. Nobody out. Kirk, the catcher's at the plate. Fouls it off. Still 2-2. Robert, you hear me okay? I was saying, can you hear me okay? When I didn't hear back from you, I figured you couldn't. Three balls, 2 strikes on Kirk. Here's the pitch. Bounces it to short, over to first. 1 out. Runner moves to third. So Toronto has a runner at third now with 1 out. Kiermaier comes to the plate. He's 2 for 4. He's got 4 RBIs today. Infields in. Takes a strike. No, I forgot to unmute myself. That's what it was. Fly ball in the right field. Deep. And that's a ground rule double. 11-10 Toronto. Kiermaier goes to second with the double. So Springer comes to the plate. He's 0 for 4 with the run scored. Ball 1. Strike, 1-1. Fouls it off, 1-2. One and two to count, 1 out, runner at second. Base hit in the right center field. And they score again. They go up 12-10. Toronto now. 1 out, runner at first. Bichette will come to the plate. He's 1 for 4 with 2 runs scored today. Strike 1. Low for a ball. 1-1. Runner at first, 1 out. We're in the top of the 10th. 12-10 Toronto. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Strikes him out. 2 outs. So Guerrero comes to the plate. He's 1 for 4. Hit by a pitch. 2 runs scored. Strike on the first pitch. The ball low. 1-1. Drove to first. He's back. 2 outs, runner at first, 1-1 count. Top of the 10th, 12-10 Toronto. Base hit to center field. Runner goes to third. Line shot to center field. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs. Matt Chapman comes to the plate. Matt Chapman coming up. The catcher goes out to talk to the pitcher. Chapman 3 for 4 today with the home run, a walk, 5 RBIs. Got to be careful with this guy. There's a ball, 1-0. Fouls it off, 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3 looking. That ends the inning, but they get 2 runs. Lead it 12-10 after 9.5. All right. Bottom of the 10th, 12-10 Toronto. 12 runs, 13 hits for Toronto. 10 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for the Angels. Coming up for the Angels, running for Urshela and Ohapi. Richards comes in for the Blue Jays. Leading off, Rengifo takes a strike. He's 0 for 4 today with 3 strikeouts. Outside 1-1. So Drury's at second base. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Drury made the last out, so he's at second. Thanks, Brett. Appreciate your support, bud. Urshela is on deck. So 1-2 pitch. Ball outside, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. 1 out. That's his 4th time he struck out today. Urshela comes to the plate. 2 for 4 today. 2 for 4, run scored. Base hit the center. They're going to hold Drury at third. I don't know why they didn't have pitch runner in for him. So runners will be at the corners with 1 out. Ohapi will come to the plate, who has a home run today. Ohapi 1 for 4. 1 out, runners at the corners. Got to get at least 2 runs. The pitch. Low for a ball, 1-0. The pitch. Strike. One ball, 1 strike. Ward is on deck. Swing and a miss, 1-2. It's a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. 2 outs. It's all up Taylor Ward. Excuse me. He's 0 for 4 today with a walk. Scored a run. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball, 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. Throw over to first. She's back. Tough on hitters right now. The Shadows right in front of home plate. 1-1. Low for a ball. 2-1. Mike Trout on deck. Fly ball deep in the left field, but foul. Two balls, two strikes. Low for a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2, 2 outs. Runners corners. Runner at first will be going. He walks him. Bases are loaded for Mike Trout. 2 outs, bases loaded. Bottom of 10, 12-10, Toronto. Mike Trout at the plate. Struck out his last time up. He's 2 for 5 on the day with the run scored. He has struck out 3 times today, though. Mike Trout has. There we go. Mike Trout at the plate. 2 outs, bases loaded, bottom of the 10th. Pops it up behind home plate. Kirk can't make the play. Oh, man. The ball came back on him and he missed it. Oh, my goodness. That was it for Toronto. The ball drifted back in and, oh, he missed it. Oh, man. 0-1 count to Trout. Inside. 1-1. So 1-1 pitch. All right, 2-1. Yep, Ohtani is on deck. Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 10th, 12-10 Toronto. 3-1. 3-1 at Trout. Base hit will tie it up. Lines it, foul down the left field line. Three balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Mike Trout at the plate. It's what you want. Here you go. Oh, he steps off. Here's the pitch. Bounce it. Walks in a run, and it's 12-11. Base is still loaded for Shohei Ohtani. Ooh. It's all up to Ohtani now. He's 2 for 4, 3 runs, 2 RBIs, a walk. Got a 2-run homer. And here comes Toronto manager out, and they're going to the bullpen. We'll be right back as making a pitching change for the Blue Jays. Shohei Ohtani coming to the plate. 12-11, bases loaded, 2 outs. You either wanted Trout or Ohtani at the plate. Well, you got them both. Trout walked in a run. Now let's see what Ohtani can do. A base hit will win this game. Wow. What a game. It's been back and forth all day long. 12 runs, 13 hits for the Blue Jays. 11 runs, 13 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And we got a little bit more to go. Wait to see who the Blue Jays are bringing in as they're on a commercial break. All right, Mesa is a new pitcher for Toronto. Ohtani will face him. As I said, Ohtani is 2 for 4 today. 3 runs, 2 RBIs, and a walk. 2-run homer he had. Tim Mesa, 2 2/3 innings, 1 earned run in 4 games this season. Lefty against lefty. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. He has homered off Mesa in 3 at-bats. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. 0-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. Need a base hit right here. Ground ball to second. Biggio over to first. Blue Jays win it 12-11. What a game. What a game. 12-11 is the final score. Back and forth all day. Well, MLB wanted offense, offense, offense. They're getting offense, offense, offense. See a lot of teams scoring double digits. This is just another one. Final score. Toronto Blue Jays 12. Los Angeles Angels 11. After 10 innings. Thanks everybody for coming out. I appreciate y'all sticking around. Long game, great game. Uh, just a lot to see on this game today. Let's take a look, see if I got any scores for you before I head on out. Oh. So Red Sox beat the Tigers today 4-1. Yankees beat the Orioles 5-3. Diamondbacks beat the Dodgers 11-6. In the bottom of the second, the Padres are leading the Braves 1-0. Reds beat the Phillies 6-4. Rays beat the Oakland A's 11-0 as the Rays go to 9-0. Pirates beat the White Sox 1-0. Guardians beat the Mariners 7-6 in 12 innings. And Marlins beat the Mets 7-2. Astros beat the Twins 5-1. Brewers beat the Cardinals 6-1. Rangers beat the Cubs 8-2. Rockies beat the Nationals 7-6. Giants beat the Royals 3-1. And of course, our final score here: Toronto 12, Los Angeles Angels 11 in 10 innings. Winning pitcher is Jordan Romano. He went to 1-0. Save went to Tim Meza. It's his first save of the game. And losing pitcher was Carlos Estevez. He drops to 0-1. So again, thanks for coming out, everybody. I appreciate it. And yeah, Robert, thank you, Brett, for being here most all day. Long days sometimes. Nip Bomb, Ace, Faye. Thank you, Faye, for being in the background all day, eating all your hard-boiled eggs and chocolate Easter bunnies. Again, thank you for coming out. We'll see you next time on the Scotty B Show. God bless you. Have a great day, great night, whatever the case may be. Be safe.